Will you please turn to Exhibit P? I'm going to ask you a question on page 100, at least the bottom right-hand corner. It appears there's a bait stamp from Mr. Benish's office of 100.
All right, I'm there.
Okay, I'm looking at the entry dated July 19th, 2011. It says
Okay.
review 7/19/11 email from B. Challey regarding SNWA/VVWD agreements and board agenda item summary and subject agreements. Prepare email to Dominic or to D. Gentile regarding subject agreements and summary. Recall receiving that email?
No, as a matter of fact, yesterday, I actually did a search of our emails, and including my what's called Network Factor, which is like a filter, and it's nowhere to be found. Do you have it? If you have it, I'd love to see it.
Well, I wish I did. Your office gave us several emails, but we did not get that one.
I'm telling you, we never received it. It's in his bill that he sent it to us, and I can't dispute that. He actually says he prepared it. He didn't say he sent it, and I don't know that he ever sent it. But I did check while we were in court here yesterday, because I can access my office from here, and I checked all of my emails for that date and later, and I even went through this filter system, the spam system that we have, and nothing's deleted, so it's not there. And I even looked under, what's her name? Malarkey, right? Betty Malarkey. We didn't get anything from her either.
Mr. Gentile, do you recall Mr. Benish's testimony that the substance of that 719 entry included forwarding an email that he had received from B. Challey to you, and then providing some form of email from him to you? Do you recall that testimony from him?
I recall the testimony. All I can tell you is that it was that testimony that triggered my search, and it's not there.
You also recall that Mr. Benish entered 1.7 hours for drafting that email to you and forwarding that agreement to you?
I didn't recall that. I just look at it now. But that's not what he recorded 1.7 hours for. George Benish obviously does group billing, aggregate billing. And he talks about reviewing an email from Challey, the board agenda items, summary and subject agreements, and preparing the email. How much he spent preparing the email isn't on there, so I don't know.
Which is exactly why I asked him, what did he do? And my memory of his testimony is that he simply forwarded an email from B. Challey to you along with his own inclusion of whatever he put in the email to you. Do you recall that testimony?
No, I don't recall that testimony, but if that's all he did, he way overcharged John on that.
Would have been quite an email for 1.7 hours, right?
Yes, it would have been.
Will you please look at your email? I think this is Exhibit PP. And I'm going to specifically look at the email from George Benish to you on June 29th.
PP? I don't have PP.
It's one of the new exhibits you would have been handed.
Okay. And what's the date, sir?
June 29th, 2011 at 2:58 p.m.
I have it.
It says, well, you recognize this as an email from George Benish to you, correct?
I do.
Okay. It says, Dominic, on June 23rd, I emailed you 2 copies of Southern Nevada Water Authority agreements. Please advise if you did not receive. Is there anything else you need from me at this point? Essentially, George Benish was providing whatever you were asking him to provide, correct?
On June the 23rd, he did that.
Right.
What are you saying? And what is your question? I don't
My question is, basically, George Benish was providing whatever documents you were asking him for, whatever information you were asking him for, he was providing it.
You're using a jara, which means an ongoing activity, okay? It should be a past tense. On the 23rd, he provided whatever he provided. There wasn't anything else asked for.
But through the 23rd, he was willing and was providing whatever you were asking for, correct?
On the 23rd, he sent me the 2 Southern Nevada Water Authority permits. Public documents.
Judge, I don't have any other questions.